Today, City of Tyler Mayor Barbara Bass announced the Trinity Mother Frances Hospitals and Clinics 2012 Children's Miracle Network Miracle Children. 4-year-old Will Butts and his little sister 15-month-old Ellie Butts. 2 children that are an amazing example of determination and courage. Shortly before his birth, Will was diagnosed with a very rare syndrome affecting all 4 of his limbs. The condition affects his hands and feet, causing him to be a quad congenital amputee. Will began occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy when just 4 months old, and got his first set of prosthetics at the age of 10 months. Soon after, he began running, and his mother Katie says he hasn't stopped yet. 3 years younger than her brother, Ellie was born with arthrogryposis, a condition that limits the range of motion in her limb joints and causes dislocated shoulders. At just 6 days old, she began physical therapy, which she continues with multiple sessions weekly. Ellie has undergone several surgeries and faces possible future procedures on her hands and feet. The family's hope is that Ellie someday will be able to walk unassisted. Katie and Reagan recently moved to Tyler, and Will and Ellie became patients of Trinity Pediatrics Special Needs Clinic, a program made possible by Children's Miracle Network. Dr. Rick Rogers, Chief of Pediatrics for Trinity Mother Frances Hospitals and Clinics, is the Butts family pediatrician.
We feel like we provide an essential role for them, for their medical care. If you talk very long to Katie and Reagan, you'll realize that they're experts in their kids' illness, but we get to be the quarterback and the coordinators for their medical care. Nurses like Shirley Gordon and Molly Brown provide the work for that kind of coordination, and their care, their salaries come from CMN. And we couldn't provide the quality we provide, or the true medical home that we provide, without nurses like them. And I just want to thank everybody who's had anything to do with CMN.
Becoming involved in Children's Miracle Network has made Katie realize the impact CMN makes on the communities it serves.
I didn't realize until recently just what all they do for kids, not just special needs kids, but even more than that. I mean, they purchase pediatric-sized equipment at the hospital, and you never know when your child might have a very routine surgery or an emergency, but something that might require a child-sized equipment, and that's really incredible. So that maybe your kid doesn't have to get flown to Dallas, or so you've got the best equipment and people trained to use it properly. And that, I mean, anybody could need that. I think you just never know what might happen, or you end up needing something that Children's Miracle Network pays for and provides, and so that's a huge benefit to our community.
For Reagan and Katie, having their children selected as this year's CMN Miracle Children has been a humbling experience.
It's a very, very big honor, somewhat overwhelming, I think, and it's just such a blessing to be selected and to be a part of this fun, and to have our kids get to experience all the joys and the excitement of the Christmas tree lighting, and of getting to do all the things for the Children's Miracle Network. And it is just a great honor.
If you would like to learn more about how you can help East Texas children like Will and Ellie, please call Robin Rowan, the Director of Children's Miracle Network, at 903-531-5437. 100% of the funds raised for Children's Miracle Network locally stay right here at Trinity Mother Frances to provide life-saving pediatric equipment and medical services to children in our area.